Meet Brad. Brad is a 21st century learner. He loves to engage with technology tools inside and outside the classroom. He is a voracious reader and comprehends the text in a variety of ways, including writing about what he has read. This led us to our compelling question: how does writing about what you've read improve your reading comprehension skills? We found that students had a better understanding when they wrote about what they read. We discovered that blogging was a tool to motivate students like Brad. What do you like about blogging?
I like that you get to do assignments on the computers instead of doing assignments on paper.
I really liked it because you can send messages to other people and tell them what you thought about their assignments, and it kind of hurts your hand if you have to write.
How does blogging help you understand the text that you're reading?
Well, there are other people who blog, so sometimes you can look at their blogs and you can maybe get some ideas. Like, you're not going to completely copy theirs, but you're going to copy it in, like, your own words.
How does blogging help you understand the text that you're reading?
I think it helps me understand the text because the questions, they remind me to go back into the text.
Is blogging different than writing on paper?
Because when you're doing it on a computer, it is much more fun, and when you're doing it on a paper, it isn't that much fun.
Is blogging different than writing your responses on paper?
Because when you blog, that it kind of makes it fun with the computer or iPad. It's kind of like learning and writing with play.
This is the lesson framework we use to introduce blogging to our students. We showed students the website KidBlog, and we modeled how we would respond to questions ourselves. We started students out with a book and basic comprehension questions to start them practicing blogging themselves. Then we had students listen and read text themselves and take that information to their blogs. Again, we modeled to our students, this time how we would agree or disagree to someone else's post. Students had to use textual evidence to help support their standpoint on someone else's post. Students were able to discourse with one another through their understanding and their peers' understanding. Through textual evidence and discourse, students came to a deep understanding and comprehension of the text. The Common Core standards we decided to use were RL 2.1 and RL 3.1, asking and answering questions to demonstrate an understanding of the text. We chose these building standards for grades 2 and 3 because we wanted our students to go back into the text and locate the key details. To incorporate this into our blogging, we asked students specific questions on characters and plots of the story that required students to go back to the text and help them answer the question, forming an understanding of the text. The second building standard we chose was RF 2.3 and 3.4, read grade level text with the purpose of understanding. This was important because in order for students to reinforce comprehension skills, they needed to make connections with the text to display a basic understanding. With you because gray crayon is upset that he has to color. Did yellow crayon say that he quit? No, so I'm going to disagree with this part. So he's not happy, but did he quit? No, he's not happy because he's not, him and orange crayon are deciding who's the real color of the sun. So I'm going to say I disagree with you about yellow.
Overall, a seemingly simple question of how writing about what one has read in relation to comprehension led us on a journey. We learned so much about not only our students and their understanding of a text, but our own teaching. Our students bought into the importance of writing about reading through blogging. Incorporating this digital element into our teaching gave students an opportunity to work socially, to understand text with one another in new ways.
Blogging is personal. Is technological. Blogging is collaborative. It's fun.